Okay, let's get started. Welcome, everybody. Nirvana, Aisha, Amira, welcome to today's lesson. It is Friday, 8 a.m. New York time. That's why we are live on YouTube. And on Mondays at 8 a.m. New York time, we go live on Facebook. And I have the best students in the world who join me live for our lessons. And I'm happy that everyone who watches this channel can see what great students I have. All right, so today we're going to be reviewing a few topics that we've recently spoken about, that we've recently talked about. So the first exercise that we're going to do today, I think you'll think that it's fun. I like this exercise, and it'll help us practice some of the concepts that we've learned, especially about using gerunds and infinitives. Do you remember that we talked about using gerunds and infinitives? A gerund is a verb, and at the end of this verb, we have ing. An infinitive is a verb, and the verb does not change. It's the base form of the verb. Sometimes we say to before the infinitive, like to go. And a gerund is going. Right? Okay, we remember this. So there are some rules about when we should use these kinds of words, gerunds and infinitives. We talked about it a few lessons ago, maybe 2 or 3 lessons ago. And let's see if we can remember these rules. So we can use a gerund after prepositions. Prepositions are words like in, on, at, over, under, about, from, these kinds of words. We use gerunds after prepositions. We use gerunds as the subject of the sentence or as a noun. When we want to use this action, this verb, as a noun, as a thing, then we use a gerund. Like swimming is good for your body. Swimming is good. Swimming, it's an action, and it's a verb, but we're using it here as a noun, as a thing, right? And then we also have some special verbs that we have to remember, that after some special verbs, we must use a gerund. There's a list, and we just have to remember them. There's not a better rule, unfortunately. And then when we talk about infinitives with to, right, we have some rules there. We should use the infinitive with to after adjectives. Adjectives like black, white, happy, sad, big, small. We should use the infinitive with to. Like, it's nice to meet you. Nice is an adjective. We should also use infinitive with to say why we do something. Why? Why is everyone here in this meeting today, in this call today? To study English, to practice English. This is why, right? This is the reason. We also have some special verbs, and after these special verbs, we use infinitive with to, and we have to remember them. Again, there's not a good rule. There's just a list of verbs. We also have a category which is infinitive without to, right? And we use the infinitive without to, like we had infinitive with to, which is to go. We have gerund, which is going. And then we have infinitive without to, which is just go. We use this form after the verb let, like let's go, not let's to go, right? We use this form after the verb make. My mom makes me do my homework. Makes me do. Not makes me to do. She makes me do my homework. She lets me do my homework. She makes me do my homework. Also, we don't use to after modal verbs like will, would, could, might, may, should. After these verbs, they're called modal verbs. We don't use we don't use the word to. We just use the infinitive. So those are the rules. We talked about it for a whole lesson, right? We already did that. Let's practice those rules today, though. I see Gigi has also joined us. Hi. And excellent. So we have people all over the world with us. I'm going to write a verb on the board, and I'm going to say a sentence. And you need to change the verb to the right form. Should we use infinitive with to? Should we use gerund? Should we use infinitive without to? Okay, so the first example is the verb listen. Right, so we have infinitive with to is to listen, gerund is listening, and infinitive without to is just listen. Right? Okay, I'm going to say a sentence, but I'm not going to say listen. You need to change the word listen. Here's the sentence. I am good at two people.
Listen.
Gigi,
Listen.
Gigi, what did you say?
Listen.
Sorry, say that again.
I am good at listen people. ING.
Amira? What? Amira?
Listening to.
Say it again.
Listening to.
Yeah, listening with the gerund as the gerund with ing. Right. Why? Because we said I am good at.
Preposition.
It's a preposition, right? Exactly. Very good. So I am good at listening. Gigi, what are you good at?
I'm good at doing exercise. I'm doing at cooking.
And cooking, you're good at cooking?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good at cooking, and I'm good. I'm good at eating as well.
I'm only good at eating. But it's great that there are people in the world who are good at cooking because I'm not.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, the next challenge. The word is help. The sentence, I enjoy people with their problems. If you know the answer, you can turn on your microphone and say it.
I think helping people.
Sorry, say it again.
Helping people. ING.
Helping. Helping, right. With gerund. Good. I enjoy helping people with their problems. Great. And Amira, you said to. Don't we need to say to, right? Help to, right? So sometimes we say help to, but help to is when there's a verb, and here we are helping people. This is why we don't need to use to. We could say help people to solve their problems. Help people to solve their problems. But here we said, I enjoy helping people with their problems. So this is why we don't say to. Good question. Okay, next challenge. So why did we say helping? What was the rule?
Because the verb enjoy.
Yes.
I think it's a sense verb.
Exactly. Great. Thanks, Gigi. Yeah, after enjoy, we must say gerund if we have a verb. Okay, the next verb, it's negative this time. Not earn. Earn. To earn money when you go to a job, right? When you work, you earn money. You earn a salary. So not earn. Okay, here's the sentence. I don't mind a very large salary.
I not mind
Earning.
earning.
Yeah, here we need to say ing. I don't mind earning, or I don't mind not earning.
Oh, not earning.
I don't mind earning a very large salary. No one minds that, right? Yeah, because don't mind means it's not a problem, right? It means it's not a problem for me when we say I don't mind. Yeah. Okay. So our example was I don't mind not earning a very large salary. It means it's not a problem for me to not have a large salary. Yeah. Great. Okay, the next challenge. Work. Here's the sentence. I'd like, as part of a team. Sorry? Working? Any other answers?
I like to work.
To work.
To work.
Working or to work?
I think it's to work. I would like to work as a team.
Okay, Nirvana, what do you think?
Working.
To work also.
To work. Aisha, what do you think?
I think it's to work.
To work, yes. Okay. To work, why?
Because it's after like to,
It's after would like.
would like, yeah.
This is important because usually after the verb like, we say ing, we say gerund, right? I like walking, I like running, I like working. But after would like, we say infinitive with to. I would like to work. The same with would love, would hate, would prefer, would enjoy. Would enjoy, I don't think we usually say this, but yeah. Okay, great. So the example was, I'd like to work as part of a team. I would like to work as part of a team. Okay, the next one. Make. So here's the sentence. I am good at quick decisions.
Making.
Yeah, remember after prepositions. I'm good at, like our first example, I'm good at listening to people. Here, I'm good at making quick decisions. Excellent. Next, take. Risks doesn't stress me. Let me say it again. We start with this word, first word of the sentence. Risks doesn't stress me.
Mm-mm. Yes, to take risks doesn't stress me.
To take, so is this answering the question like why?
Yeah. Yes, to take risk doesn't bother me or
Doesn't
doesn't
stress me.
stress me.
Aisha, what do you think?
I think taking risk because
Yes.
afterward, why taking risk?
Taking risks, right? We're using the verb like a noun.
Yeah.
We're using the verb as the subject of the sentence, right? So, yeah, taking risks. Taking risks doesn't stress me. That was the example sentence. Okay, this is great. We're getting a lot of practice, and I see Renat has joined us. All right, the next challenge is with the word work. All right, and the sentence is, I don't find it difficult by myself.
To work.
Nirvana, good job. Yes, I don't find it difficult to work. Why? Why to work?
Because there a verb before work.
Yeah, the adjective.
Yes, yes.
Adjective. The word difficult is an adjective. So I find it difficult to work. I don't find it difficult to work by myself. Yeah. Great. Okay, the next challenge with the word manage. And the sentence is, I'm not afraid of large amounts of money.
I'm not afraid of managing
Good.
a lot of money
Yes, managing. Exactly. Why? Why managing?
because of.
Because the word of is a preposition. And after prepositions, we must use gerund, ing. Great. Good job, Gigi. All right, next challenge. Express. Express. We usually use this verb to express when we want to talk about our ideas. For example, when I speak a different language, it is difficult to express myself, to say what I'm thinking, to say what I want, right? It's difficult to express myself. This is how we usually use this verb. But our example today is a different sentence. I'm good at myself.
Dressing.
Amira, what did you say?
Dressing.
Expressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Because we have a preposition, the word at.
Yeah.
Good at expressing myself. What do you think? Are you good at expressing yourself in English?
Kind of.
Kind of? Okay. I think you're good. Gigi, what do you think?
Expressing my idea, it's my goal right now in English.
Yeah. So improving how you express yourself?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm so happy for that.
Awesome. Great. Okay, next challenge. Follow. The sentence. I always try my instincts.
To
Follow him.
follow.
Nirvana?
To follow.
To follow. Yeah, exactly. I always try to follow my instincts. Why to follow?
Because the infinitive after, yeah, I don't know explain.
After try.
Try.
Yeah,
Yes.
after the verb try, we need to use the infinitive because we need to say that we are using our energy, we are using our strength, right? Because sometimes we also use the gerund after try, and this means that we try something new for the first time, right? This is different. In this situation, we're talking about using our energy. So I always try to follow my instincts. Yeah. Okay. Next example. Next challenge. The verb to be. And the sentence is, it's important for me. Creative.
It's important for me in
Being. Being.
To be.
To be. Important, adjective,
To be.
to be. It's important for me to be.
important.
Be creative. All right, great. Next challenge. The word is improvise. Improvise. Do you know what this means? It means you don't have a plan and you do whatever you do in the moment. Maybe you know a style of music called jazz. And some jazz musicians, they can create the song. They don't have a plan. They don't have the notes, right? They're just creating it. They're doing it in the moment. This is to improvise. Improvisation. And this type of jazz music is called improvisational jazz music. Or for short, many people say improv. Improv for short. There might also be improv comedy. For example, improv music, improv comedy, things like this. So improv teaching. So improvise. Okay, this is our word. The sentence is, I enjoy
improvising.
I enjoy improvising. Yes.
Me too.
I enjoy improvising. Because we use enjoy, we must use ing, improvising. Great. We have 4 more challenges left. The next one, do. Here's the sentence. Complex calculations is not difficult for me.
Doing.
Do.
Nirvana, yeah,
Do.
doing. It's usually if it's at the beginning of the sentence, then it's ing because it's the subject of the sentence, right? Doing complex calculations is not difficult for me. This is the sentence. Okay, next. Solve. And the sentence is, I enjoy logical problems.
Joy solving.
Solving. Solving.
Solving. Yes,
Because
great.
enjoy.
Because of enjoy. Yeah, this is too easy for you now. Okay, next. Understand. I find it easy.
To understand.
To understand.
Yes. To understand. Great, great. Okay, and the last one. Calculate. I am able. Space and distance.
I am able to
Able
calculate.
to accurate.
Mhm.
Say it again.
To
To
Yeah.
calculate.
Yeah.
Yes, because the verb is to be able to, right?
Be able to.
So this is not about infinitives and gerunds, it's about the first verb, exactly. Okay, great. Aida, welcome. Excellent. Okay, so we just solved 16 of these challenges, and I think you understand using gerunds and infinitives a little better because we had some practice. So now I'm going to repeat these sentences, and I want you to say if it's true or false about you. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me if it's true or false, but you should just make a mark on a piece of paper or on your computer. So you can count how many are true and how many are false. Okay, so sentence number 1. I am good at listening to people. Number 2, I enjoy helping people with their problems. Number 3, I don't mind not earning a very large salary. Number 4, I'd like to work as part of a team. Number 5, I'm good at making quick decisions. Number 6, taking risks doesn't stress me. Number 7, I don't find it difficult to work by myself. Number 8, I'm not afraid of managing large amounts of money. Number 9, I am good at expressing myself. Number 10, I always try to follow my instincts. Number 11, it's important for me to be creative. Number 12, I enjoy improvising. Number 13, doing complex calculations is not difficult for me. 14, I enjoy solving logical problems. 15, I find it easy to understand theoretical principles. Theories. And number 16, I am able to calculate space and distance. Okay, so you should remember which ones you said were true and which ones you said were false. And there were groups of 4, right? There's number 1 through 4, and then there's number 5 through 8, number 9 through 12, and number 13 through 16. These are different groups. So if you have the most true in the first 4, if you have the most true answers in the first 4 questions, then you would be good in a job that cares for people, like a nurse or a doctor, a teacher. If you have the most true answers in number 5 through 8, then you should have a job in business, like marketing. If you have the most true in questions 9 through 12, then you should have a creative job. Music, writing, literature, design, fashion. And if you have the most true in number 13 through 16, then you should have an analytical job, computer science, programming, or something like engineering or architecture. So what do you think? Was this true about you, Aisha?
Yes, I have the most in the first one, and I am
Okay.
teacher.
And you're a
And
teacher.
in the third group, and because I have a kind of work like designer and fashion design, and the fourth group, yes, because I am a science person,
Uh-huh.
but in business not yet.
Okay. Or you're not. What about you?
Oh, I am I am a man, kind of maybe first, maybe no. Actually, I am a teacher and employer too.
Okay. So the first two categories, maybe.
Not maybe. I am a teacher and employer. Indeed.
Uh-huh. I'm just saying about the answers to these questions, the things that you said true to.
Okay. First and third, I think.
Okay. And so you think it would be more accurate if it were the first and the second?
I think so.
Okay, cool. So what are you good at, Renat?
I'm sorry.
What are
Can you
you good
repeat?
at? This is one of our questions today. What are you good at?
In what I am good
Yeah, what are you good at? Mhm.
at?
Uh-huh.
Oh. I don't know. In many things.
At many things? Uh-huh.
At many things.
Yeah, so we have this verb to be good at something, to be bad at something. Like, I can tell you that I am terrible at cooking. Yeah.
I'm sure that you will in some place alone. I think you can teach yourself cooking.
If I get hungry enough.
Of course, and you will be able to cooking very, very good.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, thanks. Amira.
One question.
Okay.
May I? How much time it will come this lesson?
Our lesson is usually about 1 hour long, so we have another 20 minutes.
Okay. I just need to go to police department. I am right now standing here.
Okay, well, you take care of your business and come back when you're finished. And
Everything is okay.
You know, if we're not live, you can just join one of the other lessons because we have lessons all the time. So.
Okay, I know. Thank you.
All right. Amira, what about you? Which category was about you?
Yeah. I think the last group.
The last category. Are you an architect?
I love architect and the fashion art. So in general.
Like an engineer. Okay.
In general, I like this group.
Engineering. Uh-huh. What kind of engineering? Electrical, mechanical?
I think I like architecture.
Architecture. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. Aida, what about you? Which category were you in?
Hello, Chris. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry that I'm late. I was watching you from YouTube. I was eating and then joined here. So I just counted with my fingers. It was 9 true and 7 false. But I'm sure that I'm not a businesswoman. I'm not an analytical person. I guess the third one, creative.
Uh-huh. Because you're an actress, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it was 4 true answers for this category.
Uh-huh. You always try to follow your instincts. It's important for you to be creative. You enjoy improvising and you're good at expressing yourself.
Just 1 false. Could you repeat, please, the second one?
Let's see. I am good at expressing myself. I always try to follow my instincts. It's important for me to be creative. I enjoy improvising.
I don't always follow my instincts. Sometimes I think by my head, by my brain.
That's good. Okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Sometimes you don't always follow instincts. Great, Nirvana, what about you? Which category were you in?
I don't get make of the sentence because I'm a little slow to think about.
No problem. So I'll just ask you a couple questions. What do you think? Are you good at making quick decisions?
Please repeat, please. Okay.
Are you good at making quick decisions?
True.
True. Okay.
Yes.
Are you good at expressing yourself?
True.
Okay. Do you enjoy solving logical problems?
False.
False. Okay. And do you enjoy helping people with their problems?
True.
Okay. So probably you're a creative, helpful person, which is great, right?
Okay. Thank you.
With a great smile. All right. Did we speak with everyone? Let's see. Who did we? Gigi. Did we speak to Gigi about her results?
I think the most was the first and the third group.
First and third. So the same as Nirvana.
Yeah.
And the same as Aisha. Great. What do you think? Is it this simple? Can we just say, oh, this person is business and this person is a teacher and this person? No?
I don't think so. It's like when we take some tests for your ability. In general, teenagers can do that, but sometimes, yeah, in the end, they change that idea. Like maybe you have that profile for being a teacher, but yeah, No, 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 I don't like it. I don't have enough. I'm not patient for take care in children, for example, and then sometimes not. I think it's not so true that kind of when you take in that.
Yeah, and things change in the person's life, right?
Yes, of
We
course.
we can't just say that the person is like this
No,
forever.
No, never.
Yeah.
Never.
Cool. Great. Okay, well, we have a few more minutes left, and so I want to talk about a topic that I hear a lot of people make mistakes with, and I think it'll be useful for everyone. So this is the topic of yourself and by yourself. Yourself and by yourself. So if you do something yourself, this means that you do it without help from other people. If you do something by yourself, this means that you are alone in this room. You are alone in the thing that you're doing. There are no other people. So I did it myself means other people did not help me. I did it by myself means there were no other people. There were no other people, right? I did it without other people. So they're very close, and in many situations you could maybe use both and say something similar. Here's my question for you. What is something that you prefer doing by yourself? So to show you an example, just so everyone understands the difference between yourself and by yourself, let's imagine this question. What's something you prefer doing by yourself? And my answer, taking a shower, for example, right? So if we say, I take a shower myself, this means nobody helps me take a shower, right? Okay, this is great. Because I'm an adult, I can take a shower myself. Take a shower by myself because my shower is very small and other people will not fit in this shower. So I'm the only person there, right? I always take a shower by myself, and I always take a shower myself. When I was a baby, maybe I didn't do this, but and maybe after I go to the beach, if there's a big room that's like a shower, then maybe I don't shower by myself. I shower with people who are in the big shower room after the beach, right? So this is the difference. This is my ability, and I did it myself means other people did not help me, and my ability to do this, right? I did it by myself. It's just physical location, physical presence, and being in this place. So, what is something that you prefer doing by yourself? Aida?
I like cooking by myself without any people in the kitchen. I hate when someone is talking close to me. Do it like this, do it like this. I hate it. Then when my mom, for example, is in the kitchen, I ask her, please go to another room. I will cook it by myself. Because our kitchen is very small, not so big.
Yeah. Great example. Anybody else want to answer this question? Gigi?
Yes, I think something that I prefer it's driving by myself, because in general people always love to say something. Be careful, right? Look the traffic light, la la la. And then I think it's not a good idea. It's terrible.
Yeah. We have a funny phrase about this. The person who sits in the back seat of the car and always tells the driver what to do, we call this person the backseat driver.
Yeah, terrible. Pay attention. Oh my God. No, stop. Terrible.
But Gigi, I'm guilty because I'm also a backseat driver.
Oh, oh my gosh.
And I like to put my head
Yeah.
between the seats
And
and
then, break. Terrible.
that's funny. Yeah, good example. Okay. Anybody else have an answer for this question? Something that you prefer doing by yourself? Aisha?
Yes. I prefer cleaning my room by myself
Uh-huh.
to be remember where I put anything, and to look for something important and other not important.
So it's like time to think about something?
Yeah, because I have my own office in my room, and my important paper, my research, and there are nobody can clean and prepare it like me.
So you prefer doing it
Prepare,
yourself?
yeah, by myself and myself and by myself. Nobody behind me.
Right. Uh-huh.
Yes,
Nobody
yeah.
around me?
Yeah. They're asking what is this, and this important, this not important. Let me show this. I don't like.
You have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, great. Amira?
Yes. I prefer making my decision by myself.
Sorry, say that again.
Making my decision by myself.
Making decisions.
Yes.
You enjoy making decisions by yourself.
Yeah.
Do you like to sit alone in a room and think about the?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And Nirvana, what about you? What do you prefer doing by yourself?
I prefer reading a book by myself.
Yeah, me too. It's not a good time for other people to make noise.
Yes, I have difficulty to concentrate when I reading near people speaking.
Like on a bus or something.
Any noise.
Yeah. Good examples. Great. All right. Thank you, everybody. That's it for our lesson today. If you have any other questions, you can ask right now. If not, then I just want to remind everybody that we go live on YouTube every Friday at 8 a.m. New York time, and we go live on Facebook on Mondays at 8 a.m. New York time. So we will be back on Monday for our next lesson. We have about 2 months left in our program, this program that we're doing of intermediate English. And so the middle of April is when the last one will happen. But just to let you know, we have 2 more sections, 2 more months basically in our program. So it's been great that we've been able to do the first 5 already. And thank you so much to the students here and on YouTube and Facebook and everybody who's following it. And I hope it's useful. So thank you so much to Aisha, Amira, Aida, Gigi, Nirvana, and everyone who is watching. And I will see everybody on Monday. Have a great weekend.